am trying to learn this YouTube stuff, but today I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of my thoughts and my process of dealing with the fact that the jury did not take 5 minutes, indeed, to come back with guilty on the Letitia Stout case. Today is May the 7th, and it's a Sunday, and the jury got the case on Friday, and for sure we thought, all of us law tubers, true crimers, thought for sure it was going to take about 5.5 seconds for everyone to say guilty, and then they were going to spend the rest of their hour to make it look like they'd done something. Just roasting the ever-loving poo out of Letitia, because that's what we would have done. And I think I can speak for myself, and I don't know about anyone else, but I was really kind of disappointed and a little bit scared at first when the jury decided they were going to go home and continue to deliberate on Monday of this coming week. And I had a little bit of time to think about it and to kind of go over how I would feel if I was a juror. And if we go by the rules, and let's assume that this jury that has been asking awesome questions and has sometimes been more on the ball than any of the lawyers in the daggone courtroom, if we're honest, let's assume that they are taking their jobs very seriously, because they have the twin jobs of getting justice, getting earthly justice for Gannon in their hands, and they also have taking away the life of Letitia in their hands, and they have to be able to be okay with the decisions that they make with the evidence that they know. So I think that's something that it's easy to overlook, especially with those of us who are able to decompress every day on a chat, on a stream. We are able to take all that day's crazy and kind of purge it in a fun or, just venty sort of way. And these jurors have not been able to talk about any of this for almost a month. And they saw the pure uncut autopsy photos. They had to listen to the heartbreaking testimony of Al and the heart-wrenching testimony of Harley. And they should not have seen Letitia's brother, Dakota, have that meltdown. But again, that is something that they were in the trial for. They've also had to watch Al, listen and see his son in horrible condition. They've had to watch this swamp creature arrive daily in adult granimals and just be a giant hose beast when she's not, flirting wildly with young Bernie Sanders, Will Cook. She is being inappropriate. She's flipping people off. I mean, all of these things that they've had to watch and kind of keep under their, hat and try to be objective. And this is the first time they get to vent. For all I know, they probably spent the 3 hours just saying, what in the actual, these are my notes on today. What is wrong? It would be like being in a chat room with 12 people that have finally been unmuted. So I really think that having thought about it that way, I'm less worried that they think that Letitia's really crazy. I can only speak for me, but Dr. Lewis's performance was in no way confidence inspiring. And even though the state took laboriously long to get to the point in their closing, and I understand that they are making an airtight case. Don't get me wrong. I think we're here for a spectacle. A little bit, all of us law tubers are. But I think that he really did have a good point. The state's closing attorney really made it about Gannon. And I think that sometimes, and I'm guilty of this, and I'm pretty sure that everyone else in true crime, we get so sucked into the case and we get so hyped on it and we just want that justice to be done. And sometimes we lose sight of the very human job that these jurors have. that they have to take in all this evidence, that they have to be the instrument of justice here on this earth. And I'm just judging by the questions that they asked, and I really think that this jury understands that. This jury understands the horror that Gannon went through. And this jury is going to take its time. And hopefully we get a verdict Monday. Hopefully future me doesn't have to edit this because they took until Tuesday. Maybe it'll take a full day. This was a very lengthy trial. So this is just a short video to kind of give us hope and not have us black-pilled. As I was thinking about it, this kind of made more sense to me that they are taking their time, because if I had to wait for a month until I could tell Mr. Mo this, trial, I don't think I'd stop talking for about 3 days. I'd have a full-on Letitia verbal vomit explosion. So I hope that makes you feel a little bit better. I am fully willing to listen to other opinions and be proven completely wrong. Juries are wild animals, and even all the lawyers on LawTube will tell you can't figure out what the heck a jury is going to do. But this is my reasoning, and it's the Mo reasoning, and it's the Mo show. So you're coming here and you're going to get my hot takes. I am going to try editing this. So God bless and Godspeed. All of the internet angels need to help me. And if they have business cards, I would really love it, because if Letitia's taught me anything, is that bad guys carry Kinko's cards. Have a wonderful day on the internet, and try to be just a little bit less dickish today if you can. I love you all. Have a great day.